the other thing that shifted is when I went to go pig hunting, that was Steve Case's property, the guy that owns AOL.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, like, who the fuck? Okay.
Steve Case, he owns AOL. And I remember we took a helicopter around and they just kept showing us these beautiful locations. They're like, that's Oprah's. That's that's that. And I'm not like a woke dude, but I sensed there's something off here. Like this shouldn't be a billionaire's weekend. Yeah. I was like, this isn't, and all the guys that took us hunting on Steve Case's property were all locals. And I was like, this feels like it should be theirs. Like this feels like, and then I heard what you said, and I want to talk to you about everything, but we'll jump off there.
Of course.
But and it just resonated with me because I was like, that is what is happening with social media is people go in and steal the good shot and then almost exploit the place and turn it into a stop on everyone's vacation.
It's like a fucking ring, right? Like bling, like fuck. You fucking flossing, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but that's the new floss, right? The photo at the spot. But, you know, no, to add to that, you blew me away with your perspective. What time is it? Fucking liquid death over here?
Oh, it's just water.
It's water.
It's just water. Some? It's so good. Yeah.
Fuck. Love beer and all, but but you know, saying, I think you said it to your daughter or whatnot, but just not wanting to buy land in Hawaii. And I don't mean, I get, it's just so fucking uncommon to have common sense, let alone respect, right? So when I heard you say that on that podcast, you know, it's like definitely led me to it got me here because I reached out to you and I was just blown away because, you know, it goes such a long way for people like me and, you know, locals of everywhere when someone shows empathy, right? And like remorse, not just fucking back to the Titus thing. It's like that's almost like the ultimate ownership on in your respect. You saying, I don't want to purchase there because it feels wrong. That's like ultimate white ownership. Like, fuck, I just don't feel right. And if you don't feel right, that's like empathy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You would set it, theoretically what you'd do is you'd buy a great piece of land, set up an Airbnb, you'd make money off land that isn't yours, never was yours, and culturally, historically, genetically isn't yours. You also said something that was so amazing. And I don't want to give away all my favorite things you've said before I get everyone to get to know you, but you said something that was brilliant. You said, I have no problem with people moving to Hawaii and becoming Hawaiian. My mom's from Detroit, Michigan. And you said, I have no problem with that. It's about respect. And it's about understanding your place. And I was like, that's the fucking, Hawaii is set up for guys like me to go and have a great time, but then fucking leave. Like, and don't just own a bunch of shit. Hawaii is the perfect fucking place. I love the aloha spirit it means hello, but it also means get the fuck out of here.
I mean, you know, that word period is like, it's like getting whipped in the face with a muddy fucking mop, like a muddy mop going, where aloha, you know, like, where's the aloha? Like, it's like, what the fuck you mean? You're hitting me in the face with this word that's been turned into, you know, for better or worse, like, fuck the people. What's the word? People make money off the word. You know, people will throw it back at you like it's like, does it do any fucking service telling someone? Because that's one of the main things, right? That people, when they're eggy and they're in Hawaii and it's going bad or whatever, maybe they're being called on their shit.
Yeah.
They say, where's the aloha? And it's like, if you fucking look at the past couple 100 years, you know what I mean? It's like asking any native of any country, like, where's the kindness? It's like, well, if you never took note in the past couple 100 years, it's been kicked the fucking stomped in the face to the ground. And the weird part to add to that is there's that book, it's called Hawaii by James Michener. And
I read it.
So when I finally read it, it's like Hawaii growing up, right? We have Filipinos, Portuguese, Chinese, Japanese, every fucking race. Until I read that book, I had never, I now respect all those cultures 1,000 times more because of what it took, what they endured to get to Hawaii. And they weren't like coming to fucking vacation, right? The Chinese, they were put in the bottom of ships from fucking China to Hawaii, like sealed in the bottom of the ship. And so, you know, when I read that, and I know it's a little loose, but pretty factual.
Yeah.
I was just blown away. Like, and, you know, I hope I can get more people of all those races to read this book. That way they can appreciate not only their own culture, but, you know, everyone else's, because fuck, it's like the stuff our forefathers, you know, however you want to put that, what they went through only to come to work. It's not like they got like something when they got here, right?
Yeah.
They just got to work. And it's like, fucking, the book blew me away.